Aloha, welcome back. Today is day two after, or the day after my tooth out. So if I sound a little funny or if I look a little funny or touch my mouth a lot, it's because my tooth hurts or my lack thereof. So today we're going to talk about BRICS, not them that don't fly. If you know, you know. We're going to talk about the BRICS across the globe. Nigeria is joining, so now BRICS expands to over 55% of the global population. Let's hear what we have to say here. We got a couple sources like always.
Imagine a world where emerging economies reshape the balance of global power. Now picture Nigeria, a giant in Africa, stepping onto this stage by joining BRICS, one of the world's most influential economic blocs. What does this mean for Nigeria's future? And how will it impact the global order? Stick around as we unravel the story behind this game-changing partnership and its potential to redefine global alliances. Nigeria joins BRICS as a partner country, a landmark move in global politics. On January 17, 2025, Nigeria officially confirmed its new status as a partner country in the BRICS economic bloc. This announcement, made by Brazil, the current president of BRICS, marks a historic moment not only for Nigeria, but also for the global South. This development signifies a critical step in reshaping global alliances and elevating Nigeria's role in international relations. By becoming the 9th partner country, Nigeria has firmly placed itself at the center of a shifting global order, where emerging economies are working together to challenge the traditional dominance of Western nations. BRICS, initially formed in 2006 by Brazil, Russia, India, and China, was expanded in 2010 to include South Africa. Over the years, the bloc has transformed from a coalition of emerging economies into a formidable force in global governance. The introduction of the partner country status represents a new chapter in the evolution of BRICS. This status was established during the BRICS summit held in Kazan, Russia, in October 2024. It allows countries like Nigeria to participate in key BRICS discussions, contribute to high-level agenda items, and engage in collaborative initiatives, even without full membership.
Can Stonyfield organic yogurt save the world?
This is a game-changing opportunity to influence global and engage in collaborative initiatives, even without full membership. For Nigeria, this is a game-changing opportunity to influence global policies and align itself with the bloc's vision of a more equitable world order. The significance of Nigeria's inclusion. Nigeria's inclusion in BRICS as a partner country is a reflection of its growing strategic importance. As Africa's most populous country, with a population exceeding 228 million, Nigeria boasts the continent's largest consumer market. Its economy, the 4th largest in Africa, has long been viewed as a critical driver of regional growth and stability. For BRICS, Nigeria's partnership strengthens the bloc's presence in Africa, a region rich in resources and development potential. The decision to include Nigeria also signals BRICS' commitment to fostering stronger ties with the global South and addressing the developmental challenges faced by emerging economies. From Nigeria's perspective, this partnership represents a significant step toward diversifying its international alliances. Historically aligned with Western nations such as the United States, Nigeria's decision to collaborate with BRICS demonstrates a shift toward a more balanced foreign policy. This strategic pivot enables Nigeria to explore opportunities with non-Western powers, while maintaining its relationships with traditional allies. Brazil, the current president of BRICS, praised Nigeria for its active participation in South-South cooperation and its efforts to reform global governance structures. These efforts align closely with BRICS's mission to create a multipolar world order, where developing nations have a stronger voice in shaping international policies. The role of BRICS partner country status. The partner country mechanism is a pivotal development in BRICS' journey. Unlike full membership, which requires extensive negotiations and commitments, partner country status offers nations an entry point into the bloc's decision-making processes. Countries with this status can attend special sessions at BRICS summits, participate.
As always, I'm going to leave the link in the description, but we're going to move on to another source real quick. And this is going to be Ben Norton on Geopolitical Economy Report. Ben Norton's pretty cool. I like this guy.
Grow and grow. Every few weeks, basically, BRICS continues to grow and grow. Every few weeks, basically, there's a new announcement of another country that has been admitted to BRICS, which is a Global South-led organization that now represents more than 40% of the global economy and over half of the world's population.
So from a Green Party perspective, you guys know I'm always pushing the Green Party, and read the description in this video. We would have the United States, Canada, like say if we could win big in the United States and push for the rest of the world, right? There's a Green Party in Canada. There's a Green Party in most of Europe, Australia, I think that's New Zealand. Or no, over here. Is that New Zealand? New Zealand. And so this is already 55% of the world and close to, like, I think it's like 40% of the world economics or something. But the West would be like the other 60% almost, and another 40% of the world or something like that or whatever. It would be close to 100% of the world if we could unite the West and BRICS, is my point.
The latest news is that as of the 17th of January, Nigeria has been accepted as a partner country in BRICS, which means it's on the path toward full membership in the near future. This is very important because Nigeria has the largest population in Africa, and it has the 6th largest population on Earth. The Brazilian government announced this news because in 2025, Brazil is the chair of BRICS. There's a rotating chairmanship every single year. In 2023, it was South Africa. In 2024, it was Russia. This year, it is Brazil. And Brazil has succinctly summarized the goals of BRICS being two main goals: strengthening South-South cooperation and reforming global governance. So when you hear Western critics of BRICS claim that this organization has so many internal problems and they don't have unity and they don't have a common goal, Brazil has constantly stated what those two common goals are: deepening South-South cooperation, economic and political integration of the formerly colonized countries of the Global South, which represent the global majority, and the other goal, reforming institutions of global governance. That means reforming the United Nations, and in particular, the UN Security Council, which is dominated by the Western powers. And above all, it means reforming international financial institutions. In 2024, when Russia was chair of BRICS, it published a comprehensive report detailing its plans, BRICS's plans, to transform the international monetary and financial system. I wrote a lengthy report about that, and I have a video about that, which I will link to in the description below, summarizing the main points of this report. But the gist of it is that BRICS countries have a common economic goal in challenging the dominance of the US dollar and Washington's dominance over the international financial system. And they have proposed as an alternative to US dollar dominance what they call a multi-currency system through what is known as the BRICS Cross-Border Payment Initiative. They're already using their own national currencies to trade with each other, trying to de-dollarize their trade. And they're trying to create new institutions to de-dollarize the reserves they hold in their central banks, holding new assets and also simply gold, because many of these countries are afraid that the US could seize the dollar-dominated assets they hold in their reserves, which is what the US did to Russia and Venezuela and Iran and Afghanistan. And they're even setting up exchanges for commodities so they can settle trade imbalances in commodities like gold or wheat or minerals. And so many countries in the Global South are trying to join BRICS precisely because they want to create a new international financial order, one that is no longer completely dominated by the Western colonial powers that colonized much of the world and still treat many Global South countries as neo-colonies today. So now that Nigeria has been officially accepted into BRICS as a partner, there are 9 BRICS partner countries and 10 full members of BRICS for a total of 19 as of the 19th of January. I created a map showing membership, which you can see here, and I regularly update this map, which you can find the latest updated version on geopoliticaleconomy.com. The previous edition, which was announced just 2 weeks before Nigeria was admitted, was Indonesia. Indonesia has the world's 4th biggest population and the 7th largest economy. And Indonesia's addition as a member of BRICS was also deeply symbolic because Indonesia was one of the founders of the non-aligned movement and previously had hosted the Bandung Conference in 1955.
As you can see, BRICS is growing. And so we got one more outlet we're going to look at. Let's see, this is We Love Africa. And here we go.
Just a few days before Trump's inauguration, BRICS and Nigeria have given a major shock to the West and its alliances. Recently, it was announced that Nigeria has officially joined BRICS as a partner country, signing for the broader interest that the economic alliance brings. However, why didn't Nigeria, the most populated country and one of the biggest economies in Africa, become a full member of the alliance? Would the partner county status bring the same benefits for Nigeria as the full members get? Above all, how would this partnership with BRICS change Nigeria's economic standing? In this video, let's analyze and explain how Nigeria joining BRICS changes everything. Let's get started. Interestingly, Nigeria's official entry as a partner country in the BRICS bloc isn't just a headline but a seismic shift in the global order, and we will explain how in a bit. On January 17, 2025, Brazil's foreign ministry announced that Africa's most populous nation is now part of the BRICS powerhouse. And experts know it's a strategic move that sends ripples through the world, signaling a new chapter for the balance of power. That's because Nigeria isn't just another emerging economy hopping on the BRICS bandwagon. With a staggering population of over 225 million, it's not only Africa's most populous country, but ranks 6th globally. What sets Nigeria apart is its youthful demographic, an untapped labor force with 60% under the age of 25. This isn't just a statistic, it's a game changer for global markets. By 2050, projections place Nigeria's population at a jaw-dropping 400 million, potentially making it the 3rd most populous country in the world, behind only India and China. In a world hungry for labor, innovation, and consumption, Nigeria isn't just a partner but a goldmine waiting to explode. For BRICS members and Nigeria itself, this would bring a win-win opportunity. And then there's the economy. With a GDP of $362 billion as of 2023, which hit $574 billion in 2014, Nigeria dominates the continent. This economic power largely stems from its status as a global oil player, producing over 1.8 million barrels daily and ranking as the biggest oil producer in Africa. Oil accounts for 90% of export revenue and half of government income.
So the thing about the population I thought was pretty big. So yeah, Nigeria is joining BRICS. BRICS is just growing. The Green Party, we have a coalition across at least the Western countries and whatnot. We need to really try to push this coalition, try to push the 50-state strategy, fill the ballots with the Green Party. If we can get the West on board, we could become, the South and the East are already doing it. They're becoming one world. They're coming together. We kind of did it for some and kept others out, but the others we kept out are doing it for themselves now. We can all come together. And we can be one great world from across the spectrum.